Welcome back to the Renegade Report. I'm Francis Mayer, Sports Information Director for the greatest junior college athletic department in the known universe, BC Athletics. We were just talking tennis. See what I did there? It's a prop. They are going to be playing Santa Barbara on the courts at Bakersfield College at 2 p.m., and you ought to get out there and support them. The BC women's tennis team struggled mightily last season, but they're under new direction with Coach Nick Loudermilk, and they have been very competitive this season, and they've turned a lot of heads, and they've been one of the funner squads to watch on campus. But another incredible spectacle that is happening at Bakersfield College this week is track, and right now we're going to check in with one of their athletes, the very talented Tyra Saunders. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's nice to have you. You are a polite athlete, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm never upset to bump into you in the hallways in our office. And it seems like Bakersfield College has been a really good thing for you.
Yeah, it has, actually. I like it.
Did you enjoy school when you were in high school? You went to South, right?
No, I went to Independence.
Oh, okay. You went to Indy. All right. And did you enjoy school, like the academic part?
I've always liked school since I was little. Like, I had perfect attendance when I was in elementary school. So, yeah, I've always liked school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That same year, did your sister have perfect attendance?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I would have put my money on you, but maybe not her. But you are a very good athlete. There's no doubt about it. But one thing that's more impressive to me is that it seems like you've improved as a student since last year. Not that you were a poor student, but you're putting a lot into it, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I did struggle my first year at BC, and then, like, having help with, like, advisors and my coaches and my professors really got me to, like, I need to think of this as, like, a big deal. It's not like high school. So, like, now I'm, like, on the right track, and I'm really enjoying school and taking it serious now. So, turning it around.
And that deserves more celebration than anything that you're doing on the track. That's pretty awesome because that's going to set you up for the rest of your life. I want to get to the running, but I'm having fun talking about you as a person here. What is your major? What do you want to do when you're done running?
Liberal studies. I want to become like an elementary school teacher.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're going to pass that help along then.
Yeah.
We hear stories about people struggling, and sometimes the story comes outside of campus when someone says, oh, I went to BC, but it didn't work out. Have you found that if you're willing to accept help, that there's a lot of help at the college?
Yes, they do have a lot of help. Like, with me, like, going to, like, the writing centers, tutoring, all of that, it helps. Like, it really helps. So.
And did your parents go to college?
I'm not sure. I never asked.
My parents didn't, so you wouldn't be alone. But my mom didn't know how to tell me how to study. You know, she's a housewife. She was like, ask somebody else. So if your parents didn't go to college, sometimes that's kind of a hang-up for people. Yeah. But you have taken advantage of, like you said, the writing center and the tutors and everything, and it's helped you turn it all around academically, and that's awesome because if you keep running like you've been running, you might be running at another school next year, right?
I would hope so.
All right. And what events have you run this season?
I've ran the 4x1, the 100, the 200, and the 4x4.
And how has the season gone so far?
So far, it's good. I've already PR'd from our first track meet to our second one, so that's good.
That means personal record, in case you didn't know.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you PR in?
Both the 100 and the 200, I ran a 12.6. That's not my actual personal record, but it was a jump from what I ran at our first track meet. And then in the 200, I ran a 26.9, which was good because I ran a 27 last week, so the whole second is fast.
No, that is very fast when you're talking about a distance like 200 meters. But you also run the 400.
No. I run the 4x4, not the open 4.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so there's a difference there.
Big difference.
So, yeah. And being part of a relay team is tricky. I was looking at some pictures of you guys yesterday. That baton handoff, tell us about that.
Well, in the 4x4, it's not a hard handoff. You just, like, kind of take, like, 3 steps, turn around, and grab it. But with the 4x1, you do need a lot of practice. It is very hard to get it in the right hand, give them enough space to take the baton, try not to drop it, and everything. Giving and receiving a baton is very hard for some people. So,
was it hard for you?
Well, kind of. Receiving it is kind of hard, like the way you have to get it. So, yeah.
And if you drop it, you've got to stop and pick it up.
Yeah, you have to. So you have to finish the race. But if you drop a baton in your lane, you can pick it up and keep going. But if the baton drops out of your lane, you get disqualified. So as
That
long
is
as it drops
brutal.
in your lane,
What sports did you play in high school?
just track.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you didn't play basketball or
No,
anything else?
no.
Very good. You say no, like you enjoy track.
Yeah, I've never been good at anything else but track. So other sports.
I don't know. Maybe if you tried something.
Yeah, I didn't try. So maybe that's
No,
why.
you don't have to worry about it then.
Yeah.
What is your average day like? You go to school and then you have practice
Yep, that's it. School, practice, home, homework. That's it. All over again every day.
and sleep.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Don't forget that.
But you've got to get your sleep.
Yes.
How many hours a day do you spend running and exercising?
About from like 2:30 to 4:30. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of work and effort. Memorial Stadium's awesome. That's like one of the biggest stadiums that I ever worked out in. Is that fun to compete in Memorial Stadium?
Yes, it is big to me. Well, I'm a small person, so it is big, and I like running.
Well, it feels big to Steve and I, and we're a sight bit larger
Yeah, wait
than
till
you.
you climb those press box stairs a few times. It feels even bigger.
Yeah, do they ever have you run stairs in there?
Yes. Or do you mean like at the very top or
Oh,
just
no,
the
it's the
stairs?
very top.
No, never ran up there before.
But you run in the bottom
Yeah.
bowl. Okay. One time, an announcer left a microphone on, and he didn't realize people could hear him talking down the field, and he was like, well, these refs need to get their stuff together. And my boss was like, you need to get up there right now. And I'm not an athlete anymore, okay? I weigh like 50 pounds more than I did when I wrestled at BC. And I ran up the stairs, and one of our colleagues, Wheels, Mr. Wheeler, Tim Wheeler, he was concerned that I was going to have a heart attack. I was pale. I was breathing deeply. It didn't feel good. So you could run up there with no effort at all. Maybe some effort. What are you thinking, Steve?
I'm sure she can do it with, but it obviously it's going to take effort, but it is a long ways up those stairs. I mean, when we were in college, we ran the stairs at Citrus and not as big as BC, and I was in shape, and running stairs is a workout.
No, it
It
is. And there are plenty of stairs at the college, aren't there?
Yes, but we have to skip a step, so we run up each and every step. So all the way up, yeah.
Explosive. And speaking of Memorial Stadium and running, we're going to have a new track surface pretty soon, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We will be getting a new track. They'll start working on it on March 14th.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yes.
I didn't realize it was happening that soon.
Yes, so we will be having a new track and ready by our conference finals, I think we'll have at BC.
Oh, that's incredible. Did you know that, Steve?
I knew they were putting in a new surface. I didn't know the turnaround would be that quick.
I didn't know it was happening inside of a month.
Yeah.
Well, I know that a lot of work has gone into that. I know that Coach Kelly and other folks have advocated tirelessly for that. We need a new track.
Yes.
It's like, the current condition of the track in Memorial Stadium is like a bad hat on George Clooney. I mean, that stadium deserves a good track surface, especially when you think about a lot of times people consider Memorial Stadium a football facility, but the truth is there have been a tremendous amount of huge events in the world of track and field that have happened there. Jim Ryan set a world record in the mile there. It has a tremendous legacy as a track and field facility, and I'm very, very happy to hear that we're getting that new track. That's going to be great. Yeah. How do you feel about your performance thus far in the season? Are you further ahead than you thought you'd be?
Yes, actually, I am. From last year around this time, I think I'm ahead ahead of where I was last year. I'm
At
on
this
the
time.
right track. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
you feel like you're going to be peaking at the right time?
yes, I feel like by the end of the season, I'll be at my personal best, better than I've ever been before.
So as far as the coaches go, do you work more with Coach Kelly or who do you work with?
Coach Courtney, because he's a sprint coach, so.
And Coach Courtney is an absolute character.
Yes.
Sweet guy. He was giving away grapefruits yesterday. But he doesn't take any guff,
No, he's he works at the prison, so.
right?
He's very, strict on us and stuff.
But that's a good thing. Discipline is a good thing.
Yes.
And I know that Coach Kelly as well, they're very concerned with the track athletes, the track and field athletes performing in the classroom. They
Yeah.
will not take any sort of excuses or anything like that.
Nope, they're very big on our schoolwork and stuff. They want us to get it done. We have to do grade checks every week, and they're very big on that. So
Wow. Well, and I know Coach Kelly won't let people get on the bus if they don't complete that grade check. and that's all there is to it. So, well, that's wonderful. Tyra, we're really glad that you came on the show today, and we're excited about the way you've been performing so far this season. And I can't wait to see how you do it at conference finals, and I can't wait to see what the next step is after this.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
You did a great job. That was Tyra Saunders. You're going to be able to see her this weekend, actually, at Bakersfield College. Friday, isn't it? We're having track and field. So come on out and give that a look. You're going to see some of the very finest athletes that BC has to offer. Coming up next, we're going to talk basketball. Get on that Rooter bus, 395-4269. We're going to Moore Park, and the men are going to clean house, but we need fan support. Don't go anywhere. There's more Renegade Report coming up next.